Uh, I mean, it's gonna have to be a NFL type body. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty sure every team has a stretch where they got to play 3 games in 10 days or 4 games in 17. But I feel like I've been primed up. That was really what the 21-day window and the extra 7 days then the bye week was for. But I'm not foreign to the workload. Like I've been priming up for this. Of course, we doing it the safe route just because, like I said, it's been 300 and yeah. So, but we all know, like, it's time to play winning football. So, whatever the game plan is going into the week, it's gonna be, based on situational football.
When you look back maybe you watch the film or whatever, how do you feel like you played in that first game?
Uh, nah. Uh, I feel like the guys around me, uh, outstanding. Like, uh, you look at the film and you like, man, those Cowboys they doing the thing. But it's the fact that I know like we finna take it to another level. So my teammates, they done the work. Me myself, that's a little rust, but it felt good being out there. I'm the film. I didn't want to look at it, so that says a lot. But it's simple stuff. It ain't nothing that can't be fixed. It's just being antsy, ready to play football. I think I was more so worried on showing my physical abilities than my critical thinking abilities and my processing of the game. So, but it's easy, fixable stuff. So I'm excited for this next game because I know like that is like I ain't gonna say the worst I will ever play, but like coming off 343 days, it's like, oh, that's I can be better. Like I can be way better than that. That's What was that? Can you say that again?
The resurgence of the defense with the additional players and you're back yourself. This defense is back.
Yes, sir. I would definitely say, we got a lot of more internal motivation. We got a lot of other things that plays a factor into the revamp of this defense, and that's we got new guys like Q and Logan and Rev, and guys like Hook and Dono coming back from injury, and you like okay like these are elite talents in the NFL. Like any team go without these type of caliber guys, like they gonna deal with some issues throughout the season. So I think now that Flus, got his guys in there and we worked together, through the bye week, practicing together, and now got a game under our belt. It's really only up for here. I feel like the energy is there, and everybody excited to be out there. Like we're challenging ourselves. As great as our offense is, we know what it takes to get to the Super Bowl and get to and win the games we want to win, and that's for the defense to show up to play. So we taking it upon ourselves and challenging ourselves each and every day to bring our best foot.
How, how do you how do you feel about playing on Thanksgiving again this year, given the last Thanksgiving game you played didn't go well and you ended up getting hurt?
So it was actually cool. It was actually the game after Thanksgiving I got hurt. So I actually got to my highest. I got a pick six that game. Tackles, just playing on Thanksgiving like it's every boy's dream. But it feels good to say that I'll be able to do it again. Like I say, I never take that moment for granted because, like I say, I grew up wanting to be, one of those players that enjoy that. So I'm gonna enjoy the moment. It's exciting.
First game at home without your brother. I mean, I know you guys kind of rode on that last week, but that's something that you're going to carry now into this game all throughout the whole season, right?
Yes, sir. Marshawn he's something that's rooted in us. So we might not have the shirts on us, but he's here. He's here. The way that we attack practice and meetings, we wake up with that. All right, this is what Marshawn will be doing right now. That's up early. We getting our treatment, rehab, and locked in at practice. So when I speak of that internal, we got more internal motivation. It's really just knowing that we playing for something that's bigger than football right now. And that translates to, successes on, during the play, winning your one-on-one, just knowing you're thinking of more than, man, I'm out here enjoying this with my brother. Like, this is the moment that we're going to be able to talk about that we get to enjoy together. So it's going to always be we moving forward with Marshawn. It'll never change.
Forgive me if you've already asked this, but how much more do you think you can handle physically next game? I know it's a ramp-up process. You got 3 games in 12 days, but how much more do you think you can do?
I mean, they already know. You ask my guy Britt, like, he gonna tell you I can do whatever they give me. Like, I can go out there and play a full game if needed be. But it's more to it than about this week and next week. It's more to it. It's you got to think deeper than that. But like I say, it's winning football time. We definitely got it planned out situationally. So even if I'm not in the game at the moment, I don't feel like my presence is not going to be felt. Like, especially with Shamar playing as great as he is, like he's able to step right in if I am, on a pitch count for this week or so, the following. So it's really up to Britt, but I can handle whatever they give me.
You weren't out there when Jalen Hurts had a successfully swooned against defense. What is the impact that you and Quinnen could have in containing him in the pocket this time around?
I think that's still just a 11-man thing. It's going to be more than a 1 or 2 person thing. That goes from as far as like, if it's a play call where somebody is asked to spy, or is it, just a rush front, you asked to contain. It's different players assigned to that job. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be more dialed in on it, this game doing, that's really one of the only things that hurt us last game. So we'd definitely be on it this game.
Did you see that after the game that Dak was talking about how you're his favorite player?
I did see that. And it's crazy because when you get a compliment like that, I mean, Dak was one of the first guys that I actually, when I started moving around and coming in here, like, he's seen how hard, like, I was just trying to overcome a little thing is doing the bite. Like, he's seen it. And me and Britt always talked about, the type of person Dak is and the leader he is in and out. And how, I always said, man, I want to be inspiring like Dak. Like, I don't care what he do. This man is watched, he's talked about. And I said, the amount that he puts on his back, for this whole organization, not just for us as players, but, as a front office, as everything. Like, he takes a lot. But he comes here, he smiles, he works harder than anybody here. I know, like, the game, he got to play at a different level. Like, to be a top quarterback in this league, like, you got to be at another level. So when somebody like that, tells you, like, you know what, you my favorite player, and, like, says you got his respect, like, that means something different. That's just not somebody on Twitter saying, like, oh, that's good stuff. Like, that's a guy that he knows ball. He knows what he talks. He done seen the best of the best. So I don't take that lightly at all. I always tell him, like, man, like, we cut from the same cloth. Like, you understand, like, the work. Like, you understand, like, the moment. Like, and so, man, I'm very appreciative of that. Like, that's an honor. That's an honor.
What problems does the Philadelphia offense present to you guys on defense?
I feel like, they a good offense. Like, they do what they do best. It's really gonna be more so what we do, and that's stopping the run and containing Jalen. So if we do that, then I feel like we got a good outcome. So we just got to do what we're supposed to do.